touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Kyler starting off with the throw. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense up to the line fast. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Murray to throw here on third. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got a first to begin the fray. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now run it here. It's James Conner. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, like 13, like 13.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Left side, caught by Ridley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Like 54, like 54.
Shotgun now for Levis. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Julius Chestnut to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Like 5-4. Up.
After that pick, here's Levis. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Like 13.
From the gun, Levis. Has his man. It's Ridley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Levis setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Another try following the sack. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
22 window.
Levis here on 1st down. He's got Ridley here on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Like 5-4.
27-yard line.
Throwing is Levis. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Like 0. 0's down. 9 down. 49 Raiders.
Looking to throw, Levis. Touchdown, Tennessee. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard. Out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Snared by the running back, here's Trey Benson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Benson on 1st and 10. Past midfield to the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. A dose of the hurry up offense here. Play action now, Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Spears trying this straight ahead. Will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Dortch now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's keeping it.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Makes the connection to James Conner. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. The first down carry for Conner. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Benson on the counter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Kyler to throw. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, Conner gets it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. Finds a big lane. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Cardinals down by 7. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Murray on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut it to a point late in this one. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Spears. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Tracy, set.
He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Stand up. Set.
Back to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Running back sent in motion.
Diamond. Set.
Setting up to pass. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Here we go. Slide.
Now to throw. Chased out to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's complete to Wilson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. On the return, here comes Spears. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Out, like Like 46. Set. Set.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
32-yard line.
Hand up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
40 reader.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Right back to Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Titans. First down.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Like 24.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, Levis. Has his man, it's Ridley. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Throwing his Levis on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there.
Like 0. 0. Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. Set.
They'll go Levis. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Cardinals surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Big ass open, big ass open.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw it. He's got Harrison. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
All set up now for first and 10. It's Benson on the give. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. They got to keep moving quick here. Benson once more. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Here he is to throw. This will be cut by Connor. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Now they'll call a timeout with 3 seconds to go, setting us up for one final snap in this overtime. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say goodbye from Nashville.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like what, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of down them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make a M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I been, I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. Yeah, 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 yeah. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rash. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Where you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got his all crack when the boy won't learn. Big racked up shorty when the block gets shurned. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn. Why pie get like yeah. One in a million. been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. Born in a million.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. To return is Jermichael Hasty. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that. Situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down, ball at the 36. They go again with Stevenson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Stevenson with another carry. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Micah McFadden able to make the play. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Here's the pistol snap to May. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. The give inside to Stevenson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, it's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a New England first down. Operating from the gun, here's May. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Back to the air, it's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
No run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw for May. That one's complete, right side. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Taken in by Bellinger. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
Here's Locke to the air. Buying some time right. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's able to work this down to the 41. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for the Giants. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action on 1st. That's complete to Darius Slayton. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 16. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Locke looking to throw. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he gets in, touchdown. The Giants tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Patriots in possession. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's made in the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants get the football back after returning this to the 15-yard line.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Locked down. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jonathan Jones makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, ball at the 36. May now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. May on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. It's complete to Stevenson. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air on first down, May. Connecting on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. He's on the move, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Drake made the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's back to throw. He fires one deep down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Patriots do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff, Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On first down, this is Singletary. And defenders are there to get him at the line. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, here's Locke. Short pass brought in. This is ahead for about 5. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give to Tracy up the middle. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing his Lock. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He'll throw it. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
On the return, here's Gibson. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the pistol snap to May. That one complete to Stevenson.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Man in motion here. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On play action, here's May. Throw reeled in by Stevenson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10, here's Stevenson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down, they go back to Stevenson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's May. Caught by his back. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the gun, a give to Stevenson. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here. From the 16. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Back to throw it. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, New England. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Singletary. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A handoff to Tracy. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trail by a field goal.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now.
Setting up to pass. Has his man, it's Tracy. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go.
Back to throw. This finds Bellinger. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pass cut by Tracy. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They'll send him over right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. It's a gain of 4. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This is Tracy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. A timeout now with 5 seconds left on the clock. And they're in position to force overtime here with a field goal. This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Gano ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And possibly a game-deciding mistake here. The opening kick of overtime out of bounds, and this first drive gonna start at the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. And the receiver's gonna take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Block. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lockdown. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on first down, May. Dumped off to his running back. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, big interception here. And the Giants surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This finds Singletary. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing his lock. He's got him. That's Tracy. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's Locke. He's got Bellinger. Continuing to move past the 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Locke looking to throw. This is complete to Neighbors. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're going play action. He finds Slayton. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Locke to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. Throwing now. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They run. Here's Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Tracy once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. 5 men in the secondary for the Pats, third down. Here he is to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And now the entire game rests on his next kick. This one from 47 yards away. The kick is good. He got it! So the Giants come away with the win. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.